Good morning, all of you, my dear students. In today's session, in this class, I will explain you regarding to relative clause. In previous classes, part 1 and part 2. In part 1, I explained about the defining relative clause. In part 2, non-defining relative clause. In this class, I will be ready to explain you a practice test. With 16 questions. We select each question carries 3 options, 3 choices. Among 3 options, we select to write relative pronoun. That is the class today. Grammar quiz, relative clauses. Complete these 16 sentences and you score your knowledge a relative clause. Regarding to relative clause, first of all, you have watched the previous classes. Number 1 is part 1 is defining relative clause. Part 2 is non-defining relative clause. When you listened, watched those classes, when you understand those classes, then only you select the right answer, write relative pronoun. Otherwise, you are not able to write the correct answer, my dear students. Before you watching this video, you should watch the previous videos, part 1 and part 2, which were explained by me about the defining relative clause and non-defining relative clause. But basically, we have to some knowledge about the relative clause. But what is the knowledge? Basic knowledge. I will give you a brief introduction. For example, relative pronouns: person, things, place, time, and reason. Here subject, object, possessive. For person, we use relative pronouns who or that. Please understand. For things, we use relative pronoun which or that. For place, we use relative adverb where. For time, when. Last one, reason, RESN. For reason, why. These are our relative adverbs. Where, for indication of the place, where. For introduce of the time, when. For reason, why. These are adverbs of the pronouns, relative pronouns. But in object place, either we use who or whom for person. Both are correct. For things, we use which or that. Both are correct. But in possessive case, my dear student, we use the pronoun, relative pronoun, whose for subject, whose for person, and things also. For things or objects, both we use the whose. Whose means possessive, having, own. This table, this knowledge, primary knowledge, we should understand. Then only we write the correct answer. We select the right appropriate answer, my dear students. This primary knowledge regarding to relative pronouns, who or that, both are preferable to use the persons. That also preferable. And which are that relative pronoun we use it for things other than persons or people. And for place, we should use place, where. For time, we use when, relative pronoun. And for reason, we use the relative pronoun why. Relative adverbs, these are all called. That clause start with relative adverbs. And for object place, subject not subject, on the object place we use who or whom, both are preferable. Who or whom. For persons. And object place for things or objects, which are that, both are reasonable to use as a relative pronoun. For possessives, already I have explained you. Possessives, whose for persons, whose for things or objects. Both things and persons, we use whose, the relative pronoun. It is the basic knowledge of the relative pronouns, my dear students. Based on that, I will explain you in detail. Actually, here the quiz context, the practice test. This is the practice test. This is the practice test. Practice test with 16 bits, 16 questions. We have the knowledge about the relative clause, either defining or not defining. The 16 questions here all have given based on the defining relative clause, but non-defining relative clause there is no any question is there. Defining relative clause, you should understand only defining relative clause. But defining relative clause, what is the defining relative clause? What is meant by a clause that is attached to an antecedent before, such as who, which, or that. But that is often used to introduce defining relative clause. Why? They follow the words something, anything, everything, nothing, all, or superlative. Sometimes it may be omitted when it is not the subject of the clause. For example, I will give you a simple example, then we go to the that test. For example, dogs, only one example I will explain you, then only we enter the test. Dogs that like cats. Dogs that like cats are very unusual or unusual. The dogs are unusual, very unusual, in between that like cats. That means instead of that we also use which like cats are unusual. It is defining relative clause. How do we declare that? If the non-defining, we put between the commas. We keep between the commas, but between the hyphens, but between the bracket also, parenthesis. There is no commas, there is no brackets, so there is hyphen. That's why it is a defining relative clause. In defining relative clause, in this sentence, what we understand, I will write to again, my dear student. In this sentence, what we understand? Dogs that like cats are very unusual. They are very rare. Dogs and cats very opposite. They are rivals. They are enemies. Dogs that like cats. It is a relative clause which starts with that relative pronoun. Are very unusual. This is the defining relative clause. What is in the sense? In the sentence we understand that there are many dogs. There are many dogs in the entire world. So many dogs are there. Many dogs in the world, but we are talking about that ones that like cats, only those cats, only that dogs. We are talking about that ones that like cats. This is the defining relative clause gives us that information. If the defining relative clause was removed from the sentence, if you remove from sentence defining relative clause, dogs are very unusual. It's grammatically correct sentence. Dogs plural noun, plural verb. Dogs are very unusual. It's grammatically correct, but the sentence is grammatically correct. Dogs are very unusual. Unusual is a adjective form. Very is an adverb. Adverb describes or modifies the another the adjective. Very unusual, very rare. We did not find those dogs who likes cats. Grammatically, the sentence is correct. Dogs are very unusual. In the sentence, relative clause, defining relative clause, removed. If you removed this clause, that like cats, removed from the sentence, what happened? Removed from the sentence would still grammatically correct. Dogs are very unusual, grammatically correct. Its meaning have changed significantly. Meaning has changed. Dogs are very unusual. What is the meaning? There is no any meaning, any sense. Dogs are very unusual. That is, it is essential in this situation. That is more important, defining relative clause. In defining relative clause, this relative clause is very essential, very need. It is an adjective clause. It is dependent clause. It does not give the full meaning, incomplete meaning. Dogs that like cats only are very unusual. We are talking about which dogs? There are many dogs in the world. We are talking about which dogs? We are talking about the dogs that like cats are very unusual. That is more important, my dear students. The pronouns who, whom and which are often replaced by that in spoken English. The pronouns who, whom, which, whom, which are often replaced instead of those, replaced by that also. Instead of who, whom, which, we use that in defining relative clause in spoken English mostly. In spoken English, whom is very whom possessive, whom is very formal, or is only used in written language. Whom is very formal and is only used in written language. We can use who. Instead of whom, we can use who. Or that also in as a defining relative clause. We can use who or that also instead of whom. Who and that also we can use. And sometimes omit the pronoun completely in defining a relative clause. That is more important. For example, I will give you the woman, for example, I will give you an example. The woman, for example, the dish that I ordered. The dish that I ordered is a defining relative clause. The dish that I ordered was delicious. DELICIOUS. Instead of that, which the dish which I ordered was delicious. The dish that I ordered was delicious. Who, whom, which are often replaced by that in spoken English. Whom is very formal and is only used in written English. Whom is also. Who are that? We, the dish that I ordered. The dish was delicious. Which dish that I ordered? That only. That's why it is very need the defining relative clause. It tells something. It expresses about the noun, which is antecedent or preceded noun. This is a brief explanation about defining relative clause, because all the 16 bits have given based on the defining relative clause. Okay, my dear students, you should understand the first one. I know a great little restaurant. It is not a restaurant. Restaurant. It is a disyllabic word. Restaurant is a trisyllabic word. Restaurant is a correct pronunciation. Restaurant. This syllable is silent. I know a great little restaurant dash we can get lunch. I know where we can get lunch. Where we, the place. Here the indication of place. Who is not a person or people, and that is not suitable here. I know a great little restaurant where we can get lunch. That is the place. That is the restaurant or restaurant. That place where we take the place indicates through the relative adverb where. That is the right answer, my dear students. Where is the right answer? I know a great little restaurant where we can get lunch. That is the right answer. In previous, before I have explained you. For a place where, for a time when, for reason why, relative adverbs. But next question, what is next question? Sam knows a man. A man, it is easy. Sam knows a man. Here, Sam knows a man. That means the next, his brother works for the president. His possessive case. Sam knows a man whose brother, not whom and who. Whose, we should write whose brother, whose means possessive. Sam knows a man whose brother works for the restaurant, for the president. That is the right answer, my dear student. Whose? Sam knows a man whose brother works. The man's brother works for the his brother. Instead of his, who is relative pronoun, whose, possessive case. And then next we go to the third question. Students dash study hard, get good grades. Students, a person or people? What do we use for person or people? Person or people as a relative clause, the clause which starts either who or whom or when is not, it indicate the place, time, whom possessive. Which is the right answer? The students, we should write the definite article. The students who study hard get good grades. That is the right answer, my dear students. The students who study hard get good grades. For persons, for peoples, we use who. The students who study hard, the entire is functions as a subject of this tense. Get is a verb. Get good grades. It's simple present tense. And then we go to the fourth one. Food dash is imported from other countries is expensive. Expensive is an adjective. Expensive, other countries. Food, it is not a people or thing. People or persons, things. It comes under things. What the pronouns we have to use the things? Either which or that pronouns. Which pronouns are most suitable? Which are that? But where it indicates the place, why is a reason. And the correct answer is for the fourth, the food, definite article we should do. Particular food we are talking about. The food, which is the answer, that is the right answer. Relative pronoun, relative clause start with that. The food that is imported from other countries is expensive. That is the right answer. We should not where and we should not use why. And then we go to the next question, fifth question. The bad weather is the reason. Reason. For reason and cause, what do we select? Why. The bad weather is the reason why I was late for class yesterday. It is a past tense. Yesterday indicates past tense, was. Now I am telling the bad weather is the reason. The reason why I was late for class yesterday. Whom and when not. Why I was reason. Reason and cause we are using the relative clause. Why I was late yesterday. Why is a adverb, relative adverb. Where, when, why, how. These are the adverbs. The reason, the bad weather is the reason why I was late for class yesterday. That is the reason, that is the cause. I came late yesterday. And then we go to the next question, sixth one. The cookies, for eatables, cookies. Cookies, plural noun, the cookies. The cookies, why is not come here? When is indicate the place? The remaining in enumerate method, which is there? The cookies which you baked, which we baked, are really delicious. Delicious. Delicious is wrong pronunciation. Delicious. 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 Test second syllable. Delicious. The cookies which you baked are really delicious. Which you baked is a defining relative clause. It tells some, it describes about the nouns, the preceding noun, antecedent, noun phrase. It explains about something. Which, that also right answer. It is a non-living being, things. The cookies that you baked are really delicious, or delicious. Delicious is a correct pronunciation. Delicious. Second syllable it will be traced. Delicious. The cookies delicious you baked. Which you baked. That right answer is which you baked are really delicious. That is the right answer, my dear students. And seventh question is, my grandfather remembers the time. What is the time indication? The relative clause start with time is the time is when. My grandfather remembers the time when there was no television. In previous, in 20 years ago, in 50 years ago, there were no televisions, TVs are, only radios are there. My grandfather remembers the time, definite article, the time when there was no television. When there was no television. That is the answer, my dear students. When, it indicates the time. Adverb of time. That clause start with the adverb of time. The time when there was no television. It is the right answer, A option. And eighth bit. I visited my uncle dash lives in a different city. I visited my uncle. My uncle is person or people. For what, which one we have to use? Person. Which is things? When is time? What is remaining? Who? The eighth one is answer is the relative pronoun. Start with the relative clause who. I visited my uncle who lives in a different city. Who is the right answer? Who is the right relative pronoun? The relative clause, defining relative clause. I visited my uncle who lives in a different city. I visited my uncle. Which uncle? Who is living in different city. That is the essential information. It is called defining relative clause. And also next question we will give you. And the ninth one is, the movie dash we saw last week won 3 awards. The movie, not people or persons. For people or persons we use who. And when it indicates the time, the movie which we saw last week. Won. Own is a different word. Own. This is my own house. Own is adjective. One is verb. The movie which we saw last week won 3 awards. The relative pronoun starts with which. This which we saw last week is a defining relative clause which describes about the movie. That's why it is also called adjective clause, defining relative clause. That is the ninth one, my dear students. Which is the right answer? Which is the right answer? Which we saw. And the next 10th one is, what is the right answer? 10th one is, do you know the reason? Reason is there. When the reason we indicate in the sentence, we should select which relative pronoun in defining relative clause. In relative clause, defining relative clause, the reason why we should select where is place indicates, whose is possessive case. And do you know the reason why there are no penguins at the North Pole? Do you know the reason why there are no penguins in the North Pole? Why is a right relative pronoun. It is a defining relative clause. Relative adverb. Why? There are no penguins at the North Pole. That is the right answer. That is the right answer, my dear students. Why is the right answer? And then we go to the next bit, 11th question. The people dash names are on the list will stay here. It is more important. In elimination method, in options, B is not suitable answer. It is not a place we are talking about the people. And next options. Here the people whose names are on that list. The people whose names of the people on the list, who are on the list, will stay here only. Other people, other persons, they leave the place. You are permitted to go out, to leave the place. The place, the people whose names, possessive case, whose names, the people whose names are on the list will stay here. Whose is the right answer? Where, and that is the wrong answer. And the next 12th question is, he had a feeling. He had a feeling. Why is not? Who is not here? There is no persons and other than persons or people. The preceding, the antecedent phrase is a feeling. I had a feeling that something terrible was going to happen. There is a dangerous thing should be happen in future. I am expecting, I am predicting, I am imagining. I had a feeling that something terrible was going to happen. It is both are past tense, already happened. It expressed in the past tense, past prediction. He had a feeling that something, that is more suitable answer among the three options. We select, we think about, you think among the only three options, not other than. Why and who, that. Why is for this and who is for persons, other than persons for things that. A feeling is abstract noun. Yeah, he had a feeling that something terrible was going to happen. That is the right answer. And next 13th question is, I want to borrow the book. The book other than persons or things. I want to borrow the book. Whom and when it indicates time. The right answer is that. I want to borrow the book that you bought last night. Which you bought last night. Which you bought. I want to borrow the book that you bought last night. That is the right answer. That is a right relative pronoun. It is defining relative clause. All questions are based on defining relative clause here. There is no commas, there is no hyphens, there is no parenthesis. And next question, 14th one is, my home is a place. My home is a place. We indicate place. I can come home and relax after work. Where do I take play or relax? Where do I come? Where did I come? My home is a place where I can. Where? WHERE. Where I can come home and relax after work. When indicates time. Whom indicates. Whom? It is a possessive. Whom. Whom do you want? It objective pronoun. Whom do you want? Objective pronoun. Whose is a possessive pronoun. And where? My home is a place where I can home and relax after work in my home. That is the right answer. Where is the right answer? And 15th question, most of the people. Most of the people, we have to, most of the people, subjective pronoun, objective pronoun. We should objective pronoun. Whose possessive and time. Most of the people whom she met were from Sydney. Most of the people whom she met, objective pronoun. Whom she met, whom, for whom, objective pronoun. Most of the people, it is mostly in written language whom we have to. Who is also preferable, but who is not there. Most of the people in objective place whom we are writing in conventional method whom is the right answer, my dear students. Most of the people whom she met were from Sydney. And the last one is you should understand. Can you find the teacher? 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 Objective pronoun. Can you find the teacher whom? WH whom? Whom you talked to this morning? Whom you met in this morning? You have met in this morning. Can you find the teacher? The teacher. The definite article, particular teacher. And when indicates time. Whose possessive? It is not come. Whom is the right answer? Can you find the teacher whom you talked to this morning? It is the objective pronoun. Whom? And this is the last one, my dear students. And today's session have been completed by me with practice test in part 1 and part 2. I have explained you the defining relative clause and the non-defining relative clause, and you should watch those videos and then you watch this practice test. You should understand. You should daily, every day you should practice one of the grammar topic. Then only you should command or proficiency in grammar. If you have any doubt, try to ask me, try to make a call or in a comment box to my mobile number. You may contact. I will clarify your doubts. 94416999685. This is my contact number, 685. Okay, goodbye all of you. Thank you. Each